Hello, Grade 4 students, and welcome to a new lesson. Today's lesson is from Module 4, Project 1. As for the objectives of the lesson, by the end of the lesson, you will be able to understand the food pyramid. Also, you will be able to read a text to answer questions. Make sure you open your student's book page 49, workbook page 48. As you can see now, we have different types of food. Ahmed and Noor, they have their own favorite food. What about you? What is your favorite food? I'm sure every one of you has his own favorite food. Do you think all food is healthy and good for your body? Or there are types of food that are not healthy? Let's find out together. Let's learn more about healthy and unhealthy food. In this part of the lesson, you are going to help me classify food according to healthy and unhealthy. Let's start. What's this? Meat. Meat is healthy. Super. Let's move on. Fish. What is fish? It's also healthy. Great. Let's continue. Donut. Look at the amount of sugar on top of it. So it must be unhealthy. Great job. Let's continue. Banana. Banana is healthy food. What about strawberry? Strawberry is healthy food as well. Great. Chips. What is this? It's fried potato, deep fried potatoes. So it's unhealthy. Super. Let's continue. Chicken. Chicken is healthy food. Watermelon. It's also healthy food. Great. Let's continue. Apple. Apples are healthy. Next, candy. It's all sugar, by the way, so it's unhealthy. Super. Let's move on. What's this? Salad. Salad is healthy. Milk. Milk is also healthy. Follow with me. Fast food. All the fast food is unhealthy. Excellent. Be careful with what you eat, Grade 4. Make sure you all eat healthy food. Please open your student book page 49, Activity 1, and let's start. Activity 1. Look, think, and complete with the words. Before we start answering the activity, we need to understand the shape in front of us. This is a triangle shape, and we call it the food pyramid. What is the food pyramid? It is a food chart that gives you details about the required amount for someone to eat. And you need to understand one thing. The higher we go in the pyramid means it's better to have less from it. Now, let's understand the food groups. This is the fats group. It contains things like crisps and cake. This is the milk group. It contains things made out of milk, such as cheese and butter. Over here, this is the protein group. It contains things like eggs, nuts, and chicken. And this is the vegetables group, such as tomato and broccoli. Over here, this is the fruits group. It contains pineapple and apples, and many more fruits. This one is the carbs. which is carbohydrate. Now it's time to fill in the gaps to complete the food pyramid. Activity 1, look, think, and complete with the words. We have 8 words that we are going to use to fill in the gaps. Let's start with number 1. Look at picture number 1. On top of the pyramid. Crisps, space, cake, etc. Which word we need to fill in? It's chocolate. Great. Let's continue. Look at number 2. In the group, we have milk, cheese, space, butter, etc. Which item should we choose? It's yogurt. Super. Now pause the video and complete. Let's continue. Number 3. Eggs, nuts, fish, chicken, and super, steak. Let's continue. Vegetables, tomato, we have 2 spaces, pepper, carrots. Look at number 4. What's this? Onion. Great. And number 5, broccoli. Super. Let's go to the fruits. Number 6, pineapple. What is number 6? Kiwi. Excellent. Strawberry. What is number 7? Grapes. And we continue. Apple, etc. And last, bread, rice, pasta, potatoes. And look at number 8. It's cereal. Good job. Now open your workbook page 48, activity 1, and let's do the activity. Activity 1. Look at the food pyramid in the student's book on page 49. Then look and match the food to the correct group. Let's start. Look at number 1. To which group does it belong? It belongs to D. Great. Let's continue. Look at number 2. It's a bowl of salad. Which group does it belong to? It belongs to C. Super. Now pause the video and complete the activity. Let's continue. Number 3. It's a pear. So it belongs to E. Fruits. Number 4. Potato. D. Super. Number 5. It's B. This is butter. Great. Number 6. It's a peach. E. Super. Number 7. Nuts. They belong to F. Great. What about number 8? Cheese. It's made out of milk, so it's B. Super. Number 9. Chicken. F. Great. And number 10, it belongs to D. Super great for. Please open your student book on page 49, activity 2. And let's read together. Activity 2. Look at the food pyramid and think about your eating habits. Then talk to the class about yourself. Let's read together. I usually eat an egg for breakfast. I don't like milk, so I never drink it. For lunch, I like vegetables and some meat or fish. I don't eat chicken. For dinner, I often have some yogurt and fruit or a sandwich with cheese. I love cheese. Now it's time to ask you questions related to the text. The first question: how many meals does the girl have a day? Look at the text. Breakfast, lunch, dinner. So, she has 3 meals a day. Now the next question. What doesn't she like to have for breakfast? The answer is here. So, she doesn't like milk. What does she eat for lunch? Look at the text. So the answer is, she eats vegetables and some meat or fish. And the last question, what does she have for dinner? The answer is here. She often has some yogurt and fruit or a sandwich with cheese. Now it's time with some questions and answers with Ahmed and Noor. Read the question with me. What do you usually eat for breakfast? Look at the picture. What would Noor answer? She would say, I usually eat cereal with milk for breakfast. What do you usually eat for lunch? Again, look at the picture. She would say, I usually eat rice with chicken for lunch. What do you usually eat for dinner? She would say, I usually eat cheese sandwich and a banana for dinner. Now it's time for me to tell you about my eating habits. Now follow with me because I will tell you about my eating habits. Listen. I usually eat omelette with vegetables and bread for breakfast. I sometimes eat fish and rice for lunch. I never eat fast food for dinner. Not even for dinner, I never ever eat fast food because it's unhealthy food. What about you, grade 4 students? Now it's your turn to talk about your eating habits. For breakfast, what do you usually eat? What do you like to eat for breakfast? And what you don't like to eat for breakfast? Same as for lunch, as the second meal of the day. People eat many types of food for lunch. What about you? And dinner. What do you like to eat for dinner? What do you usually eat for dinner? Discuss your eating habits with any member of the family. Thank you. See you next lesson. Bye.